Good morning. We'll just do a quick sound check. It's like Groundhog Day. It's another Friday. Hold on a mo. How are we doing over there? Good morning. Yep, sounds like we've got some sound going. So, morning everybody. Thank you for joining us. It's another Friday. It's an exceptionally cold Friday. I've not taken my coat off yet, and to be honest, I don't think I'm going to, even though the shop is heated and it is lovely and warm. It was bitter when I arrived this morning and I had to take a load of stuff out of the van, had the back doors open and the side doors open, and all of a sudden all my shopping bags, empty ones, all went careering off down the high street, so I had to give chase. And it's windy and it's cold, and I want to be in the Bahamas and warm and soaking up the sunshine and drinking pina coladas. But anyway, so today is all about intention. I've been thinking a lot about intention and making things happen. And my intention is to be gone from the shop by the 28th of this month, as in closed to the public. I may still have the odd bits of furniture here because the lease goes on until the 31st of March, but my intention is to get everything cleared and sorted by the 28th. So I'm doing my level best to sort that. So morning Teresa, morning Simon. So yes, the weird thing is that whilst I've had the intention to do that for the shop, I've actually found myself for the last 3 days doing exactly the same thing, but doing it at home, which is a little bit bizarre. I don't know what it is in me that perhaps procrastinates about the shop, or maybe it's just being here on my own, which feels a little bit bleak, sorting out such a mountain. But I've been going through lots of stuff at home and clearing out cupboards and clearing out filing cabinets, and I've got an open fireplace, so I've been burning lots and lots of stuff. And I have to say, it's been feeling very cathartic. It's been good for me. And so I feel like I'm sort of clearing the undergrowth and trying to emerge from it stronger and more decisive as a result. So that's what I'm doing today. And I listened to a podcast in bed this morning. I woke up at about 5 and was just lying there thinking, and happened to stumble across a podcast, and it was all about setting intentions, and it kind of struck a chord. So yes, that's my intention. And Ginny's looking slightly bewildered that I might be doing that, but that's what I'm going to be doing. So,
my intention is to
yes,
share this with as many groups as
yeah,
possible.
she's busy down there sharing things. So I do think I have got a little bit of an issue with buying stuff, as in I can't stop. And even though I'm trying to clear the shop, I find myself still buying things and bringing them to the shop. I guess because I still have the shop at the moment. So I have got lots of stock here, which is new since last week. In fact, it's come in literally this morning.
You're a very contradictory person.
I am really, yes. I know it's just daft, but we are still going to be trading. So whatever happens, we will still be trading. So all this stuff will just go to wherever the next space is going to be. So I'm still buying things, I'm still bringing things in, but big discounts on things now. It's serious. It has all got to go. I want to be gone and closed to the public by the 28th of this month. So if you could all just come in and see me and buy yourself something lovely, save me moving everything twice, that would be just absolutely fantastic. Morning, Julie. How are you doing, my darling? So we'll have a quick gallop round. I don't want to be too long today because A, it must be boring as hell for you lot, and B, we've got lots of stuff to do today. I've got a paint order arriving at 10:15, and I think I've ordered just short of £1,000 worth of paint. The good news is that we have found a home in Wotton-under-edge for the paint, and from the 1st of March it will be available from Make and Mend, which is on the other side of the high street, halfway down, next to Walker's the Bakers. And it's the most gorgeous little shop. It's teeny weeny weeny. If you breathe in when you're in there, the shop practically goes up your nose. It's teeny. But they've dedicated some space for the paint. They're excited to have it. I'm really excited that they're going to have it because they're very creative in there. They do some wonderful work. And Mary, who I know better than Helen, has used the paint. She's very enthusiastic. and it means that we'll be able to have a full range of paint in Wotton-under-edge, as well as the full range of paint which will be at the Malt House in Stroud. So the Malt House in Stroud is going really well. I'm thrilled. We've had it for over a year now, but it seems to have sort of really picked up. And because I've got more time and I'm able to go up there twice a week to swap things around and rearrange and restock, I think it's keeping it much fresher, and people are appreciating that. So long may that continue. Still got the issue of storage, but we've got a glimmer of hope on that, and if that comes to fruition, I'll be an extremely happy bunny, and as soon as it does, we will let you know. So without further ado, let's turn the camera around and have a march round and see what's in. Shall I take his lead off? There's a good boy, Paddy Padster. Let's take your lead off, my little chap. So make sure the door is locked. I think it is. We don't want Paddy to suddenly stray out. Yes, it is. So new bits and pieces in. As usual, they came in late last night or first thing this morning, and so I've not yet had a chance to even write them in the invoice book, let alone work out the prices. But I'll show you, and then if you like them, you can inquire and we'll come forward. Got this rather lovely big old jug here, which is not the sort of thing I normally sell, but I thought the colours in this were particularly pretty. And this dear little bowl here, a bit like the willow pattern. I don't think it is actually willow pattern, but it's very similar. Hasn't got a lid, but this with the little handles planted up with some little summer bulbs, or if you get into your act together, the winter bulbs if you use it for next year. And these just look absolutely gorgeous. Then round this side, what have we got over here? The mannequin I have now priced up, this beautiful Victorian mannequin, and that is
was that here last week?
It was here, but I hadn't priced it, and it was down in the other room. But it's now priced at 185. It's a really super Victorian mannequin, just lovely. And if you're somebody who does a lot of advertising your clothes and things on Vinted, I thought it'd be great. I thought it'd be lovely for a seamstress, or just sort of bedroom decor. Really, they're just beautiful things. And at the moment, they're just modelling our crossbody bags and some big curtain ties, but that's just because it was somewhere to put them. I've had these two little things in. Cute, actually. I think they're just sort of sewing baskets. This one's chain has come unattached, but just cute little things. You can use them as a little footstool, or you can use them to keep all your cottons or your wools or whatever in. And I haven't priced those yet, but I will be working on those soon. We've got these little things, $18.95 for a pair. They come with a box. I just thought those were particularly stylish, all done in French. You'd know what those said, Virginia, but I wouldn't, so we'll move swiftly on from that. Don't want to have to do any of my French, which I know very little of. So I've got this rather lovely antique Windsor-back child's chair, circa 1880. It's an elm seat. The rest is probably made from beechwood, and that's on for 120. There is a little bit of room for manoeuvre on that, but it's a classic little chair in the most gorgeous condition. So if you've got a grandchild coming along and you want an heirloom to pass down through the ranks, then I'd totally recommend that. The kindling basket here, I may have said about this one last week actually, I think it's on just for £15. I mean, sturdy, double-handed, great for your kindling. I haven't priced up this little table yet. I was thinking of doing some wax work on it. Don't know if I'll have time to do it, but if somebody's interested in that, then I'm happy to let it go as is, and then they can do their own project. This big mirror has come in. This one's on for 175. It's wood. It's carved with vine leaves and bunches of grapes. It's on for 175. I can do a really big discount on that one. Nice chunky mirror if somebody's interested. I've priced up the little tables that came in last week. These are a pair of oak occasional tables with a later painted finish. We didn't paint them, they came like this. Very sturdy, very nice shape, and they're on for £175 for the pair. A little bit of discount on those, not a lot, because those will probably end up going up to the Malt House, I wouldn't be surprised. So this has come in last night. In fact, I only saw it when I came in this morning because somebody bought it in with their key. And this is on for £150 for the Formica table, which is in really good condition, and two really nice chairs that go with it. So if you're into your retro, this will be right up your street. So I'll try and get that one on today. And prices, not the prices, the price is 150. Could be a bit of movement on that, but I'll put the measurements on and do all that side of things. This I bought out of the van this morning. I bought this yesterday. Surprising when you're going around the country and you're buying things, you meet all sorts of really nice people. And this was in a beautiful, beautiful house over in Iron Acton, and I had a really nice chat with the owner, and came away with this lovely birdcage, which will probably be going on somewhere in the region of, I don't know, about 185, something like that. Needs a bit of a clean, but a really beautiful thing. Usual bits and pieces here. Then I had two really nice frames in, good, very old, chunky frames. Not sure quite how much they're going to be yet, but I will try and get those on today. This tall, thin chest of drawers, which is in really good condition. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 drawers. Always useful, these. They sort of can fit into the corner of a room. You can have a lamp on them. Just useful storage, and this one's in really nice condition. It could be painted, but there's no requirement to do that, so I'll try and get that one on today as well. And then if I just hold that up, Ginger, how's that for a really lovely rustic coat hanging peg thing? What do you call that? Coat pegs on a
coat hooks.
Coat hooks. That's
Good morning, Birdcage Envy, gorgeous cage, Fiona LP.
Yes, isn't it lovely, Fiona? It's absolutely gorgeous. I love it. And then I know it's very hard to think about summer and picnics and things, but this has come in just a really good quality picnic basket. It's got all the sort of the innards in here and the things to keep your bottles safe. It's even got the bottle opener and in here. It's even got a whole bunch of bee napkins, and it's got the chiller lining on it. So that one will be going on later on today, and we can live in hope that soon we'll be able to take our picnic up to the Circle of Pines in Wotton-under-edge and see the 360-degree view and drink wine. Wouldn't that be lovely? Hard to believe we can ever be warm again, isn't it? Mm. This chair's come in, it's just one chair. So if somebody's looking for a really elegant dressing table chair, it's very comfortable. It's in really good, clean, tidy condition, and very elegant, the back on that one. Haven't priced it yet, got it out of the van this morning. A rather nice bottle. I don't normally buy things like this, but I thought that was particularly nice. Just appealed to me. It is a glass bottle, and somebody's done a really clever sort of paint finish on the outside. Haven't priced the mirror up, which came in last week, but Nick is coming in on Monday, and I've got some jobs for him to do, and this is to match the console table, which I've got stored at the moment because it's got a wobbly leg, which Nick is going to sort out. To that end, we will be taking everything off the walls. That's my intention on Monday, to take everything off the walls and fill all the holes in readiness for redecoration. And there are a few little other jobs that I need Nick's help with because they're too big and too heavy for me to do on my own. But that's all part of the plan for getting things ready for the closure. And that is that. So that was quite short and sweet for today, wasn't it?
This is part of the transition, and obviously it's a fairly simple thing for us to go around here with a live stream and put in the public domain the stuff that you've got for selling, and it's all very convenient and easy. And had it been economically viable, it would have been a sensible option to sustain it. But unfortunately, with the climate, the way things are going, it's just too expensive to have a high street shop for this kind of, well, this business. So we find other ways.
Yes, we have to readapt.
So
and,
we're trying to, what's the word, adapt as the days go by.
Yes.
And that isn't a hugely detailed, thought through strategy or plan at the moment. It's more like
make it up as we go along,
tumbling through to the next thing that Fifi has the energy and the capacity to deal with, which I think she does an amazing job.
I think we just have to trust in the universe, and I'm a great believer in that. And things that are meant for you don't pass you by. and you just have to keeping on. And whilst I've still got breath in my body, which sometimes feels a bit dubious, but if I have, then I will continue to push the rock up the hill.
Yeah, so every week is there sort of what is it going to be, and we'll get there eventually. Things will appear different. At the moment it feels like it's going around the shop as usual, but it's not really, because things are in progress of being dismantled and stock reduced and stock replaced.
And actually, when you look at it, I'm amazed at how much stuff we've already sold. I mean, we really have sold an awful lot. Regrettably, the bloody wardrobe, as I now call it, is still here. Can't believe it. I mean, God, I don't want it to get to the stage where I actually have to pay somebody to have it. That just is too ridiculous for words. So somebody out there somewhere must need a lovely wardrobe that's been hand painted by moi, really, really carefully, and I did a good job. When you put it up
at the malt house, maybe it will sell.
Yes, possibly, although it's not vintage, so that wouldn't really qualify, because everything at the malt house is all vintage or antique. So that's the new slant.
Oh, well, we'll put it onto eBay then.
Yeah, we'll put it onto eBay. Good idea. So that's it, everybody.
Make sure you find our eBay. You can go to fifiesfancyfurniture.co.uk. There's a tab for the eBay page, which takes you straight through to the eBay account. You can follow there, and it's all for click and collect. Well, the large things are. So you can see on the local map if we're near you, and you can come and collect things.
Yes,
pay
and we'll be
over
ramping that up a big deal once the shop has actually gone. So just remains to say, you're all bloody fantastic. You're all amazing and wonderful. We couldn't manage without you. Have a fantastically positive today, and set your intentions, and let's see what we can all do as a collective.
Fiona LP is saying raffle it.
Yes, do you know what? I suppose a raffle's not that different from having an auction, really, is it? But yes, it might have to come to that, Fiona. Anyway, good week, everybody. See you next time.
Yes.
Lots of love.
Take care. Thanks for watching.
Bye.
Bye.